In today's video, I'll walk you through step by step on how to get started investing with Bitcoin. And there'll even be a few bonuses for you to get your crypto journey started with free Bitcoin. Surveys show that 1 in 3 Aussies either currently own or have owned cryptocurrency in the past. And the adoption of cryptocurrency in Australia is only continuing to increase. With Bitcoin and Ethereum hitting record highs in the past year, and with Australia's strict regulation on cryptocurrency exchanges, now might be a good time to get started with investing into Bitcoin. But before we get into that, why might you want to invest into crypto and how much should you invest? Now, people buy crypto for different reasons. It could be for a hedge against inflation, a bet on new technology, or simply to diversify their investments. But remember, crypto is still a very volatile asset, so most experts advise treating it as a small part of your portfolio. For example, one study found that an allocation of around 3% to cryptocurrency is seen as optimal, improving performance without significantly increasing risk. But remember to never invest more than you can afford to lose. My mindset with investing into crypto is that I'm comfortable if the value of cryptocurrency went all the way to zero tomorrow, because with the amount I'm investing, it wouldn't impact me financially. So the first step is to actually pick a reliable cryptocurrency exchange to buy crypto with. Think of this like choosing a bank or stockbroker. Security and reputation are definitely key. I learned this the hard way back in late 2020 when I signed up with Digital Surge, which was a new up-and-coming exchange within Australia. Unfortunately, it went into voluntary administration after the FTX collapse in 2022, and my account was frozen, and I unfortunately lost around half of my cryptocurrency at the time due to this collapse. It was definitely a big wake-up call that even Aussie exchanges can fail. So my advice is to stick with exchanges that have been operating for extended periods of time, that are transparent, registered with AUSTRAC, and also don't have any history of hacks or regulatory issues. In Australia, some of the top names include bitcoin.com.au, CoinSpot, SwiftX, and Independent Reserve, which are all registered with AUSTRAC. There are also some global options like Coinbase or Binance, but for this video, we'll just focus on those based locally within Australia. Now, when selecting which exchange to go with, you'll want to compare the transaction fees, coin selection, and also the deposit and withdrawal options. So here's a quick rundown of the fees, coin selection, and deposit methods for these 4 exchanges. CoinSpot supports the broadest range of coins with over 530, however has its instant buy fee at 1% plus any spreads, which means that if you invested $1,000 into Bitcoin, you'd be paying $10 in fees. Whilst on the other hand, Independent Reserve has the lowest trading fee at 0.5%, but fewer coin choices at only around 30. So for that same $1,000 investment, you'd be paying $5 in fees compared to $10 for CoinSpot. Now, having fewer coin options isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're a beginner and only planning to invest in some of the larger coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, as I find that having too many options can also be overwhelming, as then you get into a little bit of an analysis paralysis state. Now, the trading fees do decrease the more you trade. So as an example for Independent Reserve, the trading fee starts at 0.5%, but can go as low as 0.02% based on your 30-day trading volume. All of the exchanges have fee-free deposit options via bank transfer or PayID, but if you want to use your card like a debit card or credit card, then bitcoin.com.au is the only exchange right now that doesn't actually charge you any fees. And when it comes to withdrawals, this is also free across all exchanges. Now, if you are interested in signing up with any one of these exchanges, I'll leave some affiliate links down below where you can earn between $10 to $30 worth of free Bitcoin when you sign up. It doesn't cost you anything to use, However, it does support the channel out, so thank you in advance if you do decide to use it. So once you've selected your broker, you'll just need to sign up for that broker. And for the purposes of the rest of the video, I'll be walking through the process using Independent Reserve as an example. I find them pretty easy to use as they have a beginner-friendly interface, but the process that we'll be walking through today should be similar with any broker that you choose. To sign up, you'll need to provide some details about yourself, and if you want to receive $30 worth of free Bitcoin, then make sure to use my referral code here. But overall, this process to open an account can take anywhere from a few minutes to 1 to 2 business days. Once you've got your account set up, now we need to deposit your money into the exchange. If we move into the account section, click on quick deposits, and then you can either do an EFT bank transfer or deposit via PayID for fee-free deposit options. I tend to use PayID since it's instant, and when you click on it, you'll get your own PayID that you can then use to deposit funds across. Now, deposits are usually instant, but if it's your first time, your bank may hold your transfer longer for review. Once your money has been successfully deposited, you can then go ahead and buy Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency that you like. So on the exchange itself, select the cryptocurrency that you want to purchase. So let's go into Bitcoin. So simply enter how much you want to invest. So let's say $150, and then click on buy Bitcoin. It'll then give you the breakdown on the fees that you'll be paying and also the estimated volume of Bitcoin you'll be purchasing. If everything looks right to you, then click on buy again, and congratulations, you've just now invested into cryptocurrency. Now, when it comes to cryptocurrency, I like to follow what is called a dollar cost averaging strategy, which is essentially a strategy where you consistently invest a set amount of money over a period of time. For example, you invest $200 into Bitcoin every single month for 5 years. If you're investing a fixed amount of money each time you buy, you'll get more coins when the price is lower and less when the price is higher. Over time, this tends to minimize the cost per coin that you pay for a given cryptocurrency. For example, let's say you're looking at a particular cryptocurrency and you have $3,000 to invest, and you want to invest it over 3 months, so $1,000 each month. In the first month, it's at $50 per coin. The second month, it's at $20, and the third, it's now $100. Now, ideally, you would want to purchase all of your coins in the second month when the price is the lowest. However, unfortunately, you can't tell the future. But by following a dollar cost averaging approach of splitting your $3,000 investment over 3 months, in the first month, you would have bought 20 coins, 50 coins in the second month, and then 10 coins in the third month. So now you have 80 coins for your $3,000 investment for an average price per coin of $37.50. Your price per coin isn't the cheapest at $20 per coin, assuming you could even predict the future, but it's also not the most expensive at $100 per coin. By dollar cost averaging, it helps to ensure that you're not dumping all of your money in at a high price point, and it's especially good with cryptocurrency because of how volatile it can be. Now, after buying your crypto, it sits in the exchange's custodial wallet, kind of like an online bank account. If you plan to trade or sell soon, it's fine to keep it there as long as you have a strong password and two-factor authentication switched on. But for long-term holdings, consider moving your coins to a private wallet or cold storage that you control. These are USB-like devices that keep your private keys offline and are probably the most secure method of storing crypto. With these wallets, even if your computer is hacked, your crypto is safe. The keys to access the wallet never touch the internet. Using one is like having a digital safe deposit box. When moving coins, send them from the exchange to the wallet's address, but always trial a little bit first. Buying crypto in Australia is easier than ever, but always proceed carefully and only invest what you're willing to lose. If you found this video, then make sure to hit that like button down below because it really does help out the channel. Subscribe for more beginner crypto videos and check this video out if you want to learn more about some of the most popular exchanges in Australia.